My fellow students, when this administration took office in May, we knew the road ahead would be full of challenges, but even more so, full of opportunities. I'd like to share these specific challenges and opportunities with you, as well as our progress over the past 11 months and the path ahead for ensuring future student success. The 94th administration of the Student Government Association began with a goal: provide students at Towson with the resources necessary to make their time here an invaluable experience. We sought to be innovative in academic affairs and responsive to campus concerns, while also remaining at the forefront of student rights. As an organization, the SGA has been committed to promoting an accepting and inclusive environment on our campus. Thanks to the efforts of Senator Taylor Simone James, the Student Senate took unanimous action in October to support transgender students having the ability to identify as their preferred name for all official campus documentation without needing to undergo the complex and expensive process of a legal name change. This proposal was then approved by the President's Council and is now reflected in university policy. Just this month, our student government was designated as a safe haven. This means that we as a group have the tools, information, and awareness to recognize the signs of human trafficking and connect victims to those who are qualified to provide relief. As the first SGA in the country to receive this designation, we'll now be able to promote awareness on campus so that our efforts will have an even greater impact. We'll be pushing other schools in the state to join us in this cause. One of our priorities is making sure Towson is the leader on a number of issues that affect students on a college campus. In alignment with that goal, we are one of the first schools in the University System of Maryland to take the It's On Us pledge. The objective of this pledge is to promote awareness of sexual misconduct and create an environment where survivors are supported. This fall, Vice President Wycheck and I traveled to Washington, D.C. and to attend a meeting at the White House. We discussed the next steps for making this national campaign even bigger. We took such an active role because the fight to end sexual misconduct on college campuses is a shared responsibility that each and every one of us is accountable for. As representatives of students, it was important that we took measures to protect students not only while they're on or near campus, but also while they're interning to gain essential hands-on experience for the workforce. We collaborated with University System of Maryland Student Council President Zach McGee and SGA members at our sister institution, the University of Maryland College Park, and we presented testimony before the Senate Judicial Proceedings Committee, arguing in favor of the Intern Protection Bill. Our belief is that interns deserve to be treated with the same respect and dignity as their employee counterparts. It's a matter of equality and student rights. Thanks to these efforts, the bill was later passed with near unanimous approval in the Senate. If signed into law, this will guarantee unpaid interns the same abilities as paid employees to file complaints regarding discrimination and sexual harassment. That is an achievement worth celebrating. In the midst of our achievements, this year also brought significant transitions and times where the resolve of our institution was tested. In August, our campus community was saddened to learn that our president, Maravene Lusky, would be taking a leave of absence due to health and personal challenges. We were even more disheartened to hear her decision to step down from her position in December. President Lusky's passion for Towson and ability to plan for the future of our university were unparalleled. She is sorely missed by so many members of the higher education community. We continue to look forward, and as a Student Government Association, we are actively working with the Chancellor's Office and members of the Towson community to ensure that our next president is as visionary of a leader as Dr. Lusky. As our football season was underway, concerns over Towson's tailgating culture caused university administrators to suspend and subsequently reinstate students' ability to tailgate before football games. Our goal was to find a way for students to continue to support our athletics programs before, during, and after games, while also promoting a positive environment. With leadership from Director of Athletic Affairs Kyle Bamberger, we listened to feedback from fellow students and work with administrators to find proactive solutions that will allow us to resume one of our enduring traditions. The simple message is this: tailgating is back, and next year's football season will be better than the last. Later in the year, we learned that the University System of Maryland would have $40 million cut from its budget. As representatives of students, we were a part of conversations involving how this budget shortfall would affect Towson University specifically. The result was a $60 mid-year tuition increase for all in-state undergraduate students who do not receive a federal Pell Grant. While both significant and unexpected, the increase that we saw at Towson was far less than some of our fellow USM institutions. An increase in the financial obligations for us as students is never ideal and never welcome. However, I can say confidently, our university took every measure to make sure the financial burden levied on students was as minimal as possible. Although this year came with challenges, our student body has continued to dedicate our time and efforts to make Towson University the best it can be. We've worked hard to make sure that we are engaged in our community and can confidently say our presence is known. Since August, Towson students have dedicated over 9,000 hours of community service, which translates into a fiscal impact of more than $200,000. One of our largest days of service, the big event, encompasses over 1,000 student volunteers working together for a common goal, giving back to the greater Towson community. But service isn't the only way that we have distinguished ourselves in the Baltimore region. Economic impact studies note that Towson students contribute over $161 million each year into the Towson area economy. Towson University and its students are absolutely essential to Baltimore and Baltimore County. At Tigerthon this year, a 12-hour dance marathon, Towson students were able to raise over $200,000. This is a tremendous increase from the $36,000 raised just 3 years ago. In the workforce, employers are taking notice that our alumni are incredibly well prepared to begin their careers. We are leading the state in nursing, business, and education, just to name a few. We've been able to reach these heights because of the emphasis we place on career readiness as well as academia. When it comes to academics, it's important that you have the resources necessary to succeed. College is an investment, and it's one that can be especially burdensome while also trying to take a heavy course load, maintain a job, and remain engaged on campus. That's why we worked with the University Store to implement a new textbook advance program. This initiative will allow all students to apply for a short-term, interest-free loan that can be used for any required course material. Anyone who chooses to take advantage of the program will have until the first day of finals of that semester to pay off their balance. Another objective of ours is making sure that you are able to fully take accountability for your academic success. The Director of Academic Affairs, Vincent Glynn, has been working with the University Senate and Cook Library to launch a syllabus repository so that students will have a better idea of what a course will entail before they enroll. This electronic database will feature current and past syllabi. You'll be able to get an idea of how a class will be structured. It is our belief that this initiative will work not only to faculty benefit, but also allow students to be more responsible and deliberate in selecting their course load. You should know what you're getting into before a course begins. One of the most important aspects of any university is ensuring that the campus is safe for students. The Towson University Police Department has maintained the lowest crime rate in the university system of Maryland, and they're seeking to maintain this distinction by working with the SGA to bring the Safer Mobility app to Towson this fall. This is about student safety. Once implemented, you will have the ability to take a real-time video of an incident with the press of a button and chat directly with police communication operators. This free app will provide students the resources they need to stay safe wherever they are on campus. Over the past several months, we have been actively researching other institutions to gain insight into how Greek housing is implemented on their campuses. Chief of Staff Diane Sampson has been leading our efforts to evaluate its feasibility on our campus. We're also working with Campus Master Planning to express our strong belief that future plans for our university's development should include space for Greek housing. Currently, students who are Greek affiliated are a major part of philanthropic endeavors, our community service efforts, and engaging with the campus community. These efforts will be amplified with the construction of Greek housing. One of the largest projects undertaken by our Assistant Director of Athletic Affairs, Julian Brown, has been the creation of The Ambush. The Ambush is intended to mirror the athletic fan groups of other D1 schools known for their intense school spirit. By showing up in large numbers to athletic events and setting the tone for fans, the Ambush has had a noticeable impact. Over the past few months, the Ambush has made its presence known across campus, growing Towson pride both within the student body and campus community. Moving forward, the Ambush is looking to expand by reaching out to more students and engaging the surrounding community. They're establishing long-lasting traditions that will make sure our rivals know one thing: they're in Tiger Town now. This year also marked the successful launch of the SGA Marketing Department. As a result of the efforts of the Director of University Communications, Kurt Anderson, SGA-affiliated groups now have access to a dedicated graphic design, photographer, and videography team, free of charge. The addition of SGA's marketing department will allow student organizations to be even more effective in promoting their signature events. As you can see, it's been a busy year, but the state of our SGA is stronger than ever before. The successes and rewards that we have enjoyed have not been the result of a single person, nor the SGA itself. Towson University is continuing to excel because of all of us. Together, we have enhanced the student experience. Thank you.